How do I stop Segway's madness? His fall to the dark side has been a constant thorn in my side for the last year or two now. How?
I can help.
Imagining things. Yeah, you know what? I think the living room has better lighting than in here, so I'm just gonna go there, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Better in here. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Movie Man, saving you from terrible movies one film at a time. And it's that time of the year again. It's Halloween. Yeah, I really don't like this time of the year due to last year's shenanigans. Hopefully it'll go better this year. I mean, I thought I would take a look at 3 films from a very popular franchise, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Today I'm going to be doing part 4, then 5, then 6. So let's give it a try. Out of these movies, one is meh, and the other 2 are pretty bad.
No, they're not. They're awesome.
Anyway, we'll start off with the 4th film, shall we? The Dream Master. In 1988, a year after the events of the previous film, Kirsten Kincaid and Joey have been released from Weston Hills and are back to their lives as normal teenagers with their families. However, Kristen believes that Freddy Krueger will come back, and when she dreams that she's in Freddy's old boiler room, the grotesque Freddy Krueger gives more teenagers something to dream about. While the film lacks in narrative, however, they make up for it with pure cinematic flamboyance. And the latest installment is no exception. Finnish director Rennie Harlin, who directed Prison, contributes to what may be the best directed nightmare picture since Craven's. Picking up where Nightmare 3 left off, we see the 3 surviving teenage dream warriors suddenly being plagued in their dreams by the supposedly dead and buried Freddy, played by Robert Englund, who is now moving into new territory and invading the dreams of Alice, played by Lisa Wilcox, as he is resurrected by Flaming Dog Pea. In-jokes abound. Yeah, the dog's name is Jason, as in the character from Friday the 13th, all the movies there, and the same guy that plagued me last year and at Comic Con this year. I narrowly managed to avoid him. Anyway, also there's a cafe, which is called the Craven Inn, as in Wes Craven, who directed the first Nightmare on Elm Street. And it is possible that those fans will be satisfied with the expensive, surreal special effects unleashed by the director of this film. Everyone else is apt to agree that with the teenager who dismisses Freddy saying, "We all got better things to dream about." The Dream Master also boasts the most ambitious finale of all too. While Freddy has been collecting the souls of Alice's friends, she's been collecting their dream powers to harness in the final battle. When Alice forces Freddy to take a look at his own reflection in the mirror, the souls break free and literally tear Freddy apart. It's an epic 3 to 4 minute death sequence comprised of around 20 special effects. This finale sequence was headed by the special makeup effects artist Steve Johnson, whom was also responsible for Blade 2 and Night of the Demons special effects. For the close-ups of the souls bursting forth from Freddy's chest, Johnson and his team built a 20-foot tall Freddy with an open chest cavity covered with a thin layer of material for the performers to burst through. When Freddy is pinned to the wall by the little arms of the souls breaking free, it's a prop wall and a fake lower body with a hole for England's upper body. When the arms then rip open his skull, that's puppetry and animatronics. There's a determined charm to A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. It's weird and doesn't always make the most sense. Again, Freddy is resurrected by Flaming Dog Pea, and I can't stress that enough. But it is a stunning showcase of practical effects, and you can't deny just how great the special effects were for The Dream Master. In the original A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger was the embodiment of pure evil. Since then, his appearance and behaviour have been softened to make him more of a cartoon figure. Still very lethal, but less threatening and more playful. What was once the ultimate unforgiving horror is now the real hero of the series. The guy teens love to hate. Which brings us to the basic problem of the Nightmare series. It has become extremely lucrative, a money-making industry, and as such is the glue that holds New Line Cinema together. Therefore, it must become more middle of the road, tamer, and more able to reach across genre barriers, and attract people who don't necessarily like horror movies. And that is why, with each entry, the films become more removed from their source. Freddy just isn't scary anymore. It's alright. It's just your typical horror movie to watch on a boring day, I guess.
You've been ignoring me for far too long, Mikey.
Who the heck are you?
Follow the cold shiver up your spine. Ooh, getting warmer. Ah, you've hit the ice age, Mike, my boy. Ooh, volcanic Mikey. I'm back, bitch.
I never noticed those burns on my face before.
Right. Anyway, prepare yourselves for Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. The review.